We are on our first outing with the baby, and it's snowy and yucky outside, but we've got to go into town and get the newborn screening done and have him checked out by a doctor. We're headed to a naturopathic medical doctor. It is an MD to do this, and so it snowed about 5 inches last night and the roads are awful. We are moving really slow and we'll be there soon, but we're running behind. We got all 5 kids in the car for the first time. We got a little baby back there who so far is content, so hopefully he stays content in the car for the remainder of his car seat days.
Smoke.
Surprise you.
We got airport germs on us.
Airport drugs.
Germs.
Oh.
No, I didn't bring any drugs.
Hi! Oh, hi! Look at the baby. How was your trip?
Good.
Was it good? Did you like the airplane?
Yep.
Was that your first time?
No, one other time.
One other time? You look like you've been down in the south with your sun-kissed hair and your tan freckled cheeks.
I was on the cold.
Oh.
You were in the cold. We were only in North Carolina, weren't you?
Oh, it was cold there.
Listen, who? Who?
Dang, girl.
Who? He's so cute. Who? She's hungry.
He's hungry? No, he doesn't look hungry. He's got the hiccups.
Yeah, he does. Baby, take him off the 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 baby. Take a monster, take a monster.
Tickle monster, tickle monster.
I'm not sure what to do about torso.
Then, if you can't get it together with your Legos, then I'll take this one apart and you can rebuild it.
Wait, what about the two? Mom, I really want you to build the great thing.
Don't need me. Hey guys, I guess it's time for a wee bit of an update. We are 5 days postpartum and everything is going really great. My sister showed up and surprised us from Virginia and brought our nephew Link. So they are with us for the next 7 days and we are just really enjoying having her here and having him here. We've had so much fun and I've had lots of help. Aaron has had lots of help from Laura, and it's been great because it's allowed us just to kind of take a breath and get, you know, the extra moments that we need to rest. And I'm thankful because I have barely gotten out of bed since she arrived. I don't feel like there's a million things that I have to do because I know that without asking, she is going to take care of everything. So it's been a huge blessing to have her here. Also, we've been getting dinners delivered every single day since he was born. So we've had lots of food and visitors, and that's been really amazing and such a blessing to have dinners taken care of. And it's been really good food too, some nourishing soups and stews. And then last night we had Mexican and burritos, which lasted us into today, and we had those again for lunch, and I think we still have some leftovers. So I'm pretty excited about that food. Look at this wispy hair that I have. Gorgeous, isn't it? But yeah, this little guy is doing really, really good right now. just snoozing away. He's nursing really, really well. On Monday, we went and had his newborn screening done at the doctor's office. So we are going to get that those test results back in a couple of weeks, and then we'll go again in 2 weeks to have his newborn checkup and the second part of the newborn screening. Most states do request or require, I mean, it's totally up to the parents whether or not they get the newborn screening done, but it does test for a variety of genetic disorders just to make sure that all of his circulation and everything like that is good, and that all of his metabolic activities in his body are good, hormonal activities, things like that. So it is important to us that we get that done for our children. A lot of people, some people opt out of it. We don't opt out of the newborn screening. And then we'll probably get sent information to have a newborn hearing test done for him as well. He definitely turns towards noises, but the newborn hearing test is a little more sensitive and will detect any kind of hearing loss in infants. So still something that we have to consider for his well-being, to make sure that we have early intervention if there happens to be a hearing issue. But so far, I don't have any concerns that he has any hearing issues. Yesterday, I kind of hit the hormonal crash post-birth, and so a lot of times that's just when you get like the baby blues. Everything makes you cry, but for me, everything either makes me cry or everything makes me hysterical and I just start laughing and cracking up. So far everything's been pretty funny. But yesterday I was having a bit of a struggle with the peak of my engorgement with my breasts, with my milk being in. I woke up yesterday and I was pretty miserable, just really swollen and large, and I sent Aaron back to town to get 2 heads of green cabbage or a head of green cabbage, and I put some green cabbage leaves in my nursing bra yesterday, and that seemed to be really soothing and helpful. And then so far today I've been pretty comfortable, still super full but soft, and I feel a lot more comfortable, and my emotions are a little bit more in check today. So yesterday, I mean, I wasn't sad by any means, but I just would look at my baby and see his perfection and the blessing that he is and his good health and everything, and it would just make me so emotional that this is my life and this is my baby and these are my beautiful children, and I just had like an overwhelming feeling of gratitude. And so that's kind of where my emotions were coming from. The discomfort of the nursing engorgement also made me a bit emotional, but today I am doing much better. I only got teary-eyed one little time, and it was like 1 tear dripped down my face, but I'm feeling really awesome and thankful that I'm not having the baby blues as far as like sadness or just crying for no reason and not being able to stop. So I haven't had that problem, just a little bit more weepy, a little bit more teary-eyed over sentimental type things. So it's been really good. I've just had such an amazing postpartum, and I have been able to rest so much. And I've just really been able to take time to enjoy my children and enjoy my baby. My kids come in quite frequently to check on him and to snuggle him and hold him and kiss him. They are so in love with him. Aaron is too. The first day was a little bit tricky for Aaron as far as emotions go. He was really emotional and just relieved because the last couple months for Aaron has been stressful with promotion at his job, and then his mother's cancer diagnosis, and my pregnancy, just the anticipation of birth and the stress of when will this lady go into labor, and then the fact that we chose to have an unassisted birth here, which means that we didn't have a midwife or a doctor present. So those kind of things were weighing heavily on him. So once the baby was born healthy and perfect, he just had a huge sense of relief, and he was able to just let go of a lot of stress and anxiety and everything that has built up over the last few months. So he's doing a lot better now. And yeah, it's amazing what a transformation it is to bring a new life into the world, and how many facets of life that affects and changes, and just the whole journey together, the whole journey leading up to a birth, and then everything that is sacred in the postpartum following birth has been amazing. But one thing I did want to tell you guys and share with you is that we did finally name him, and I'm still kind of like, is this the right name? But my husband and my children have kind of had a name for the whole pregnancy for a baby boy. We didn't have anything for a baby girl, and we kind of knew through our intuition that we were having a boy. I mean, it was remarkable, my intuition. Our 2-year-old also was adamant, and she seemed to know the whole pregnancy that she was getting a baby brother, which I thought was really remarkable and amazing, because she was right and her little intuition was strong, and that she felt the same thing that I was feeling throughout pregnancy, just this masculine presence of this little person that was growing inside my belly. And so from the get-go, originally they wanted to call him Roscoe. So they were calling him Roscoe for a really long time. And then it switched over to Bowden. And then they were like, oh, we'll call him Roscoe Bowden Lee Rao. And so that was kind of a name that was being thrown around before the baby was born. And if it was going to be a boy. And then we never discussed any girl names at all, which is bizarre to me. We just didn't even consider anything. It was like we all knew that it was going to be a boy. So I was on the fence about Roscoe. I'm just like, that sounds like Dukes of Hazzard. So I don't want to go there. And so we did not name him Roscoe. And we did not name him Bowden. So this little guy, his name is Bodhi Lee William Rao. And Bodhi is spelled B-O-D-H-I, and it means enlightened. It also is the state of nirvana. And Lee is after my brother Micah. His name is Micah Charles Lee, and he was named after my grandpa. My brother was named after my grandpa, and then my other brother's name is Billy, so we named him William, because my brother's name is actually William, but we just call him Billy. So we named him, his middle names are after our 2 brothers. It is a tradition in my family, at least in my generation of my family, to name the boys with 3 names. And so all of my sons have 3 names. We have Jag Riker Joseph Rao, and then we have Torsten Fox Nicholas Rao. Our girls have 2 names. I have 2 names. And then a lot of my nephews and my brothers, they all have 3 names. So we stuck with the tradition of giving this one 3 names, and that's why he is Bodhi Lee William Rao. And we think it suits him perfectly because of the way that he was born and everything surrounding his conception and his life. He is our rainbow baby. We had 2 losses previous to him being conceived. I did have 2 miscarriages, and so with those miscarriages I felt a masculine presence, and I felt like there was somebody trying to be a part of our family, and it just wasn't the right timing for this little person. And then so he has chosen his own perfect divine timing to be born into our family, and that is why he is little Bodhi Lee. And we love him so much, and he's such a peaceful person. So far, he has slept really well at night. I don't know if it's just the newborn sleeping stage, or if it's the fact that he is just so peaceful and calm and amazing. If it's the fact that I am more calm now that it's my 5th baby, and I know how to do the night feedings and fall right back to sleep. I just pop a boob in his mouth and we go right back to sleep. We do co-sleep, and that helps me get the optimal amount of sleep and rest and recovery that I need in the postpartum to heal. So yes, Bodhi Lee William Rao and we just love him so much. But I just wanted to share that with you guys and give you a brief update. I know I've been kind of absent on YouTube the last few days, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.